Installment one of the Battle of the Blues here in Chapel Hill ended with Duke at the buzzer, 85-84, as freshman Austin Rivers came of age, leading his team with the final three of what turned out to be a game of threes for the Blue Devils. They had 14 on the night, but they finished on a 13-2 spurt that keyed the victory as Tyler Zeller set for about 4 minutes with foul difficulty.
The foul difficulty certainly had an impact, but I thought the most important thing was Duke just kept playing. We said a couple of times during the game, hey, they're still right in it. Got to get a couple of stops, got to get a couple of baskets. The key is to just keep playing, and that's what they did.
Flow of the game was really with Duke early because they were making what? Threes.
We talked to Mike Krzyzewski before the game, and he said he thought it was important that they shot the ball well, and early in the first half they did. Austin Rivers in the first 3:45 of the first half scored 10 points. Seth Curry also had a pretty good first half where he scored 8 points. Hit a couple of three-point baskets. Duke made 7 out of 17 threes in the first half. They shot the ball very well. North Carolina trailed for most of the first half, but they actually had the lead at halftime, basically on the strength of inside play. Tyler Zeller was outstanding. He had 19 points, 8 rebounds in the first half. In the second half, Harrison Barnes got going. He did not score a field goal, only had 6 points in the first half. He finished the game with 25 points, made some big baskets down the stretch for the North Carolina Tar Heels, but the Tar Heels missed some free throws and they paid for it at the end. Seth Curry hit a big three. Tyler Thornton, who had made only 1 3 in the game, made that one. Then in transition after a turnover, Curry hits a big three. And then Ryan Kelly missed a three, got an offensive rebound, and knocked home a 2. That made the score 82-80.
And then this moment
set the stage for this.
Oh boy. At the buzzer for the W, and on a night when his father, Doc Rivers, had an evening off and he scurried to find a ticket for him, Mike Krzyzewski and company come away with a huge victory. And in a game that had been dominated since the latter stages of the first half by North Carolina, a bitter defeat for North Carolina. And Dan talked with Austin Rivers.
Thank you very much, Tim. Austin, tell me, you've obviously watched this game before. You've heard about the game. What did you think of your first experience in this particular game?
It was an amazing experience. Just for us to come in here and get a win versus a great team with a great coach. And just this rivalry means so much, you know, especially in Durham and North Carolina and college basketball. So just for us to get a win here, it's pretty special for us.
Now, you guys closed the game the last 2.5 minutes on a 13-2 run. What was the key for you?
Just to be aggressive and don't give up. And I think this is the biggest win that I've ever had. And it's because we were down the whole game, and people were counting us out. And you know, especially with 2.5 minutes left, you know, we just didn't give up, and we just kept it on them and kept it on them. And it's amazing how things can change in such a quick amount of time. North Carolina played a unbelievable game, and I'm just really proud that our guys just kept going and we ended up getting a win in here.
Now, you made that last shot. Were you happy or disappointed to see the 7-foot guy standing in front of you?
I was very I just saw a switch and he kind of backed off me. I wasn't thinking who it was. I just knew time was coming down. I looked up at the clock real quick and I saw it was around 2 seconds, and I just did a little stutter step and shot my shot and just shot with confidence, and you know, God put it in the basket for me.
Now, your team has, you know, you've had some starts and stops, obviously. How do you feel about your team right now?
I think we grew up a lot tonight. You know, this season I think we've played overall pretty well, but there's been times where we've put it on hold, I think. And I think we've had a couple of times this year where we played games without enough energy. And I think tonight was a big win for us, and this could be a huge starting point for us. I think this could give us a lot of energy going to our next game. And we're actually really excited about our next game just because it's at home, and we lost 2 of our last 2 games at home. So we really want to get a win there.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
All right, Dan. All right, Dan. And the victory presents a logjam atop the ACC with Florida State's loss. Everyone with 2 losses. For Dan Bonner, Tim Brando, so long from Chapel Hill.